Welcome to an episode of The Fern Between Us. We're here with our guests, Levon and Harry.
God bless you guys.
We're here to talk about politics. We have a Republican perspective and a Democrat perspective. Try to be as conservative as you can and as liberal as you can be. All right? So, you have any opening statements? Anything you'd like to say before we begin with the questions?
Hi again. So we're here to speak about common sense and left lunacy. And the reason is because we had a buddy of ours that wanted to get our perspectives, our respective perspectives. And I want to let you guys know that you're going to hear a lot of common sense coming from this chair. And I don't know what you're going to hear from this chair.
So, as my friend over here said, everything's going to be tied to the Bible.
No.
I mean, we all kind of know that that book was been written by humans themselves. So how smart is it or how liable it is, we'll leave that up to debate.
All right, let's begin with the first question. This is an opinion question.
Sure.
Try to be as unbiased as you can, but at the same time, I'd love to hear your opinion. Which president was better with the ladies? Can be past or present, doesn't make a difference.
So I feel like JFK, without any doubt, Democrat. The guy who actually set the rules of being the president, showed what you can and can't do in office without getting in too much trouble. Unfortunately,
All right, that's all the time we have for your portion.
Thank
and
you.
the Republican
Thanks for that.
perspective.
All right. JFK was great. He was great at cheating on his wife. He was awesome at doing that. What a great family
Let's
man.
stick to the question.
That is the question. Can
In
I
those
answer?
elections.
You didn't even let
I'm
me
just
answer the
asking you,
question.
who would you have in those
By the way,
elections to become
just
president?
so the viewers know, the moderator is also
I'm
a liberal.
asking a simple question.
He's MSNBC
I'm asking a simple
aligned.
question. The
By the way,
question I'm asking
So
is,
he wouldn't let me answer my
is
question. That is the
which
question.
president is better with the
I agree.
ladies?
I agree.
Oh, you're agreeing with
Yeah,
him. So let's say that
JFK
at
was
first.
the best
Okay.
at cheating on his wife and his kids. He had a family, but he didn't
Right.
give a crap about that. You know why? Because he didn't know about our Lord. Even though he pretended to be a Catholic, he didn't know about that. Because had he known about this...
All right, on to the next question.
Oh, wait.
So, the next question is, what would you think is a good job for a president to have prior to making their climb to presidency?
Okay, if someone wants to run the country, I think a good way to start would be running a state, being a governor. Oh, wait a minute. Who was a governor before they became a president?
That's similar.
Oh, no.
Similar to what
he
he's
said
saying.
lawyer, not a governor.
No, he said running for some kind of
Mr.
office.
Moderator, are you a moderator? Are you an official backer upper for this guy?
Wow.
What are you?
Governor of Texas, is
And-
that what you're talking about?
I'm talking
you're
about the governor
wondering-
of California, Ronald Reagan, that became a president afterwards.
All
And
right.
then I'm also talking about the governor of Texas that became a president
Are all
afterwards.
Republicans like you, very edgy and
No,
nervous?
all Republicans
and
are very common
easy
sense.
to get angry and
Common sensed, and we make...
have their buttons pushed
No,
so easily?
we make a lot of sense
Interesting,
of
okay.
what we say.
Making a lot of sense.
We're
All right.
constitutionalists.
So
that's
Reagan
my
Well, let's
shirt
make some
says.
sense here. Let's
As
make
I
some
said,
sense
Reagan
here
was
and
like-
answer some
He
questions.
was
Propped
governor.
up.
What is the number one quality in one word
Oh, one word.
that your ideal president should or would have? Number one quality, characteristic. You Republicans can start.
Oh, how about leadership?
Leadership, okay. Democrat?
More than leadership, I say being a human being, understanding
Being a
humans.
human being and leadership.
Garbage collector is also a human being.
Why is leadership a good quality? Why is leadership
So-
a good quality for president? Hold on. Why is leadership a good quality for president?
Would you follow a garbage collector or a leader?
We're not asking that. We're
I'm asking you
why
this.
Would you follow? But that's a loaded
Everybody's
question.
a human
That's a
being.
loaded question.
We're
you can't
all
say that.
human beings.
That's a loaded. Okay, let's get
Leadership
realistic.
I can
qualities.
answer that.
We said we're
I
being
can answer
rational
that.
here, right? Did we not say we're being
And
rational,
I'm
ladies
not
and
being
gentlemen?
rational. I'm asking you a
I
very
can-
rational
You're
question.
comparing a leader to a garbage man.
We're all humans. He said humans.
Yes,
Right.
but that's different. You're
How's
talking
that
about
different?
leaders. He's not talking
Does
about
he not
leaders.
breathe?
He's not
Does he
talking
not
about
eat?
leaders.
Does he not crap? It's the human.
He's talking about
we're all
being human.
humans.
He's talking about a certain
How
characteristic.
about you answer it in your own opinion?
You want to answer the question?
I tried, but you wouldn't let
All
me.
right.
You're
So
filibustering.
what does a human quality have to do with being a president?
I want him to answer.
No, he doesn't. No, this is. Well, he did
he didn't
answer.
let me. He didn't
did
let me.
answer.
He
That's
went
a
to you.
typical Republican response.
Oh,
is
okay,
not
Mr.
answering.
Unbiased
So,
moderator.
here we go.
Okay, Mr. Unbiased.
So let's see. What is?
I love the fact that you
what's the
guys
Democratic
watching
liberal
this
response?
already know that he's biased. I love it.
No, he's being a typical Republican.
That's
This is how they
that's
answer
a
questions.
biased.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. See the Democratic.
Put him in the
I
bathroom.
thought you were a moderator. Are
Hey,
you
look,
moderating or
can
are
you
you just
answer
teaming
the
up on me?
freaking question?
Are you guys teaming up on me? Is
Here
this
we
the,
go.
Is this the way
if
this
you're
show is
gonna
going to
keep,
go?
being
This show's gonna go that
aggravated
way.
and not
By the way, I'm
continuing the
taking off my glasses 'cause
show,
I
we
wanna
are
see- I
going to
want you
team
to-
up on you.
Well, you've been
And
doing
we'll
it this
just
whole
give
time
it-
already.
All right, here we go. Next question.
See, he doesn't know the Bible. That's
What
right
would
here.
happen to the United States if an Armenian man became president? Armenian.
I know for a fact that kebab will become the national food.
Absolutely.
So
I agree with
that's
that.
not a bad thing. That's a great thing.
So
I don't
it's-
see a problem with
So
that.
the difference is the alcohol
The
would be
alcohol,
drinking and
yeah.
the food would be
Yeah.
eating. That's
Yeah,
basically
that's about it.
Okay,
Alright.
so what if an Armenian woman would be president?
Come on, bro. Really?
If Kanye West would be president,
As a female?
like that's possible, but yes, Kanye West as
He's
a
in Armenia
female,
right now.
as a female. Let's say he had a sex operation, he became a female, and female Kanye West
And is
became
Bruce
president.
Jenner his vice president?
Bruce Jenner will be his vice
Okay.
president.
That's
So
tough.
I think they know. Well, Kanye knows a lot about interrupting people.
interrupting people. Okay,
Okay.
that's helpful.
Yeah,
in
that-
like
that's what he
you know,
does.
that's what a lot of presidents do when
Bruce
they're.
Jenner knows about how to become a bad
discussing
driver
things
when
with other
becoming a
presidents.
woman, because obviously when he became a woman,
So there would
now
be
he
more
can't drive
women.
anymore.
There would be more women in the
I don't know
U.S.
this
whether
thing.
they might have been men or not.
I'm a liberal. I don't follow these things.
Yeah.
There's no
What if an American Indian was president? What would happen to this country?
Casinos, 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 baby.
That's a
three
good answer.
words. Three
Everywhere.
words. Everywhere.
Federally accepted. See, I like that answer. That's a
Federally
beautiful
accepted?
Republican answer, and I love the shit out of it.
casinos, huh?
Thank you very much.
Cheers, more money. for
Here you go.
everyone.
Yeah, let's all cheers to more casinos.
More money.
I'll agree with that.
I'm not
yes.
the one holding the Bible. Bible says don't drink.
Bible says
Unnecessarily.
drink, but don't be drunk.
No,
Bible
unnecessarily.
says
It says
dance
don't
to the
drink
Lord.
unnecessarily.
Rejoice.
Obamacare. Will the name be changed once the new president is elected?
He's
No.
up first.
You guys can answer at the same time.
No,
No, I'll let him. I'll give him a
No, it's also gonna be-
Obamacare.
It's also going to be.
Will the
called
name
Obama-
be changed once the new president is elected?
It's not called Obamacare right now. It's
Yes,
called
it
the
is.
Affordable Care Act.
It's called Obamacare.
It's called the
Will
called
Obamacare be changed
called
Don't even.
once
Affordable
the
Care
new
Act.
president is
don't
elected?
even-
It's called the Affordable
Oh, by the
Care
way,
Act.
now it's called Affordable Care. You know why it's called
It's
Affordable
always
Care?
been
called
Because
the
all of a
Affordable Care
sudden,
Act.
all of a sudden, the Obamacare initiative is somehow taking flight. Like people.
No,
People-
time out.
Next question.
No,
Having to do with individuals being confused about their gender, if they're gay or not. Right? Here's a good position.
What
Let's
do we
see
do? We're both
which
straight.
one you take.
we're both straight,
Do you think
right?
individuals
We are,
right?
are?
I'm just asking
You think
you.
individuals are gay from birth, or they become gay as they
No,
develop?
Why does
they're
it matter?
Gay, they're gay from birth. Absolutely.
Why does it
scientifically
matter? My
proven.
question is why does
What do
it
you
matter?
think? He's saying they're gay from birth. What do you
Why
think?
does it matter?
Because it's just a question. I'd like to know your
Okay,
opinion.
can I? Okay, my opinion is that I think it's both. I think there are people that are gay from birth, and I think there are people that choose to be gay.
Okay, I believe both of you are correct. All right, next question. So, do you think gay marriage? You think gay marriage should be accepted in the United
Absolutely.
States?
Absolutely, because
Absolutely.
they're humans.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not. Okay, why?
Why? Because
30
at the end of the day,
seconds.
humans.
Because they're
What they
humans,
believe
right?
in, what they do with their own body is
Humans.
absolutely none of the government's business.
I agree with that, and that does not address your
Republican
question
agrees?
at all. That does not
It's none
address
of
your
their
question
government's
because your
business.
question was, do you think gay marriage should be accepted?
Yes.
Not do you think gays should do whatever they want with their own bodies? Because I agree with that.
As in marriage, that's what he means.
Marriage.
Not whatever
the
their own
term
bodies, no.
marriage.
That's what
The
he's
term-
implying.
Yeah,
That's
because
what he's
marriage
implying.
is
That's what
in
he's
the eyes of the government.
Relax.
I say
He's
what's
in
in the
the
government.
term marriage when he says that.
Wow.
The term marriage
Relax, huh?
is reserved for a
Relax.
man and a woman.
Relax.
Okay.
The term marriage.
In your opinion,
No. The term marriage from the
your
beginning
opinion?
of time, not my opinion.
Right, and
I didn't make that opinion in the
got-
beginning
and
of
that-
time.
Can you hold this ball?
I didn't make
You're
that
not allowed
opinion
to
in the
talk
beginning
when
of
you
time.
hold this ball. Thanks. Just hold the ball. We'll
I
let you
didn't
know
make
when
that
you can talk.
opinion from
Right.
the beginning of time. So
you
the
go
beginning
ahead.
of time, marriage is constituted,
though.
defined
But
as
you're
a man,
holding the ball.
a man and a woman.
Hold the ball.
They want to do whatever they want.
the shit.
I don't have a problem with them. Let them do whatever they
Right.
want. I don't have a problem with you
Around.
gay guys. I don't have a problem with you. As a matter of fact, I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Love you guys.
I love
you
gay guys.
Gay guys are great. All right.
Only
here we
like
go.
as friends.
All right. One last
No
question.
homo.
Wait.
But at the
no
same
homo.
time.
All right. One last question. Here we go. Should abortion be legalized?
It's a state's issue. It's not a federal issue.
No, I don't think it is.
Meaning every state
Liberal.
should vote for this,
Democrat.
put it on the ballot, let your people decide. My opinion doesn't matter in this point.
abortion. I understand when women say like they were raped and they shouldn't have it. That I totally agree with.
We got it.
If I have a
Like
reason
10
to have an
seconds.
abortion, I'm gonna have my abortion.
He wants to have an
He
abortion.
wants to have an
Ladies and gentlemen,
abortion.
he's having
We
an
have
abortion.
breaking news.
All right.
Own your right.
I'm done
earn
with
your
my
rights.
cigarettes.
Listen,
Do not.
this country
do not
was
go off the
built
back
on your
of
backs.
Liberals and
These
Democrats.
guys, these Republicans
These
that
guys-
you called your friends,
These guys are
have been
using
very well
you. They're just
treated
using
you
you. They
and
pretend that
have
they're
taken
your
advantage
friends.
of you.
They pretend
These
that
guys have
I'm on
built
your
this
side.
country
Blah, blah,
on
blah,
your
blah, blah, blah.
backs.
Any
I'm
Mexican,
done with my
anybody
cigarettes.
That wants to work, that means
And
we're done.
we're cutting out.
Work.
Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Earn your
We'll
weight.
see you next time.
Earn your rights.
You know who you are.
Do not.
This country
do not go
was
off the
built on
back
your
of-
backs.
Una enorme